Hey beauty brands, welcome back to The Secret Formula, the podcast where legal meets brand strategy and your next business glow up starts right here. I'm your host, Trezanay M. Atkins, the lawyer for brands and your legal partner in protecting what makes your beauty brand brilliant. Each episode, I'm bringing you bite-sized strategy rooted in real legal insight, the kind that helps you scale without second guessing. Because here, legal is your leverage. So if you're ready to move with clarity and protect the magic in your formula, you're in the right place. Okay, let's get honest today, because I know how this happens. You've got a dream, you've got vision, you've got grit. And in those early days, when the product is still coming together, when the website isn't quite ready, when there's no investors lined up yet, what you do have is love. Maybe it's your sister spotting you for labels. Maybe it's your best friend building your first Shopify site. Maybe it's your co-founder clocking unpaid hours like a second full-time job. Maybe it's grandma writing you a check. No questions asked. And in those moments, legal feels like the least important thing. You're not trying to mess up the vibe by talking about equity splits and promissory notes and IP ownership. You're not trying to hand your cousin a contract at brunch. I get it. I really do. Because in those early chapters, your heart leads. You're building on trust. You're building on loyalty. You're building on shared belief. But what happens when the business grows? When the orders scale? When investor conversations get real? Suddenly, all those undocumented decisions become liabilities. Now you're left wondering, was that check a gift or a loan? Does your co-founder own part of the brand? Can your friend claim part of the IP because they helped you develop it? And worst of all, how do you clean this up without burning bridges? That's what I want to walk you through today, because I promise there are relationship-centered ways to get it in writing. There are ways to protect the business and protect the relationship. And it's not too late to bring clarity to what was once built on a hug and a handshake. Let me give you an example. We had a client, beauty brand founder, who bootstrapped like a champ. Her co-founder worked for free. Her friends chipped in money and services. She moved fast. She launched big. She got press. Then came the investor call. And when those due diligence questions started rolling in, can we see your cap table? What's the nature of these early contributions? Do any third parties have rights in the brand? She realized she had nothing on paper. Nothing. So we stepped in. With her service plan, we reviewed each contribution, money, time, labor, resources, and clarified whether it was a gift, loan, or an investment. We helped draft plain language agreements that honored the relationships but made the terms crystal clear. And we positioned her to walk into that investor meeting confident, clean, and credible. No drama, no confusion, no burned bridges. That's the power of doing this with care. So if you're listening right now thinking, I've definitely made some of those handshake deals, let me offer you a few ways forward. Here's how to start cleaning it up with love. Number 1, write it down gently. Even a simple email recap like, hey, just wanted to confirm that the $2,000 you gave me last spring was a gift, not a loan. Let me know if that's still your understanding. That alone right there starts the documentation trail. Number 2, use plain language agreements. You do not need a 20-page contract. You need clarity. And yes, you can write agreements that feel human, not harsh. Number 3, don't wait for things to go left. Waiting until someone's feelings are hurt or until a deal is on the table makes cleanup that much harder. Proactive is peaceful. And number 4, bring in a third party. Having a lawyer involved can actually take pressure off the relationship. It's no longer you asking for terms. It's you saying, my attorney needs this squared away before we move forward. And here's the best part. When you're on a service plan with us, you don't have to worry about getting charged every time you send a question like this. We expect it. We welcome it. We want you to use us as a sounding board when these situations arise, because clarity is kindness. And a legally sound business, that's a brand that's ready for funding, for scaling, for real success. If this episode hit home with you, head over to choosetma.com/plans. Explore our service plans. Let us put the right support in place so you can keep building, keep growing, and keep those relationships intact. Well, that's it for today's quick hit. If you loved this episode, make sure you're subscribed. Head to choosetma.com/podcast to catch up on past episodes, pitch yourself as a guest, or sign up for our quarterly newsletter, Off the Shelf. You can follow us on YouTube and LinkedIn for beauty brand legal insights that scale with you. Because legal doesn't have to slow you down, it's part of your glow up. I'll see you next time.